The most effective way for bad behavior to be corrected is for there to be some form of consequence. Just like when you see little children playing and they're misbehaving, they're going to continue in that until they are disciplined. Okay. Other than that, they'll just continue on in the bad behavior and they'll grow up to be what is called convicts. Okay. And then if they are still not reprimanded or brought to correction, they will be what is called repeat offenders. Okay, and that, in my opinion, is what we have as politicians. Repeat offenders, because there is still no real accountability. So here recently we just learned that Act Blue, another Democrat reportedly money laundering organization, has been shut down, which is causing a lot of havoc inside the Democrat Party because now they've lost U.S. aid, which reportedly Doge found they were using to money launder. And then after that was found, you had all these protests in the streets, okay? And it was reported that people were being paid to protest. And now the money has dried up. You don't really hear much about those protests, do you? You know, when we used to hear, if you ever want to know what's going on and how it's going on or why it's going on, follow the money. And that's exactly what happened when Elon Musk was behind Doge, finding out how our tax dollars have been spent and used, okay? I know that both parties are complicit, but I talk a lot about the Democrat side because the Democrat has had the arm of the media, the mainstream media, on their side. So if I have control over the narrative, I can put up in front of you any image that I want you to believe, anything that I want you to see and hear. I got control over that. But now that we got social media, okay, that's been exposing a lot of what we're not seeing in the mainstream media. Okay, and now we understand why during the previous administration and right around COVID, why there was so much censorship going on, because they did not want to be exposed. They did not want certain information getting out to people because they wanted to control the narrative. And now that we're finding out all about how they've been corrupt and money laundering and dealing with our tax dollars, now you got people saying, oh, we need to have people come in for congressional hearings. We don't need any more congressional hearings. You had Hillary Clinton sitting in front of Congress for hours looking bored as hell because she knew nothing was going to happen to her, and was even on record talking about what difference does it make at this point, after several of our service members were unalived in Benghazi due to her negligence. Okay, you had Dr. Fauci sitting in front of Congress for days being questioned, and then he got his little preemptive pardon. So until there is some real form of justice, meaning arrest, prosecute, jail, these people will never have an incentive to correct their bad behavior, and thus will continue on and even become worse.